Hello, Jamie Johnson. My name is Domenic Presentation. I'm the business manager. May I join you?
Sure.
I have three responsibilities here at the dealership. First, to complete and review your paperwork. Second, to assist you in your funding needs. And finally, get you on your way as quickly as possible. May I begin?
Mm-hmm.
For titling purposes, is this the way you want your name to appear on the title? Jamie Johnson, Johnnson.
Correct.
And is this the correct address? 153 Main Ave, Jacksonville, Florida, 12345.
Yes.
And I see you're purchasing a 2021 Kia Sorento EX, black in color with 12 miles. And a trade payoff of $9,597. Did you verify this or your salesperson?
I did.
And do you have any service or maintenance contracts to cancel on your trade?
No.
Is this the correct insurance information, JMFE Insurance Company?
Yes.
And do you have full coverage, and have you contacted your agent?
I haven't contacted my agent, but I do have full coverage.
Okay. And what is your deductible?
It's $500.
And these are the figures agreed to. The down payment of $3,000 and the unpaid balance shown here. Some of the questions I have to ask you next are about your credit. Would you feel more comfortable doing that here or in the business office?
Here is fine.
Let's review your credit application. Did you fill this out or did your salesperson?
My salesperson.
I see you're a maintenance tech at Pinnacle Corporation, making $52,500 annually. Is that before or after taxes?
Before.
Do you have any additional income?
No.
Before we review your credit, would you say you have good credit, bad credit, or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
What makes you say that?
I did lose my job temporarily a couple of months ago, and a couple of things were due at the time, so I just kind of missed the payments.
In reviewing your credit, I noticed a few things the finance company may question me about. You have a World TV and Electric account in collections. What happened there?
That's exactly one of the accounts that I was just speaking of. When I lost my job that couple of months out of nowhere, that's the one that I kind of missed payments on.
And is this account current?
Yes.
And do you have documentation?
I can get it.
I have everything I need to get your paperwork started. Are you familiar with the iPad?
Yes, I am.
Please fill out this brief survey. It'll really help expedite the process, and I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. I noticed you've been quoted a payment of $488.57 per month. I want you to know you can take delivery of the vehicle at that payment with approved credit. These are the figures you've agreed to. Here's the APR. Based on your responses to the ownership survey, third-party sites like Edmunds.com and other customers who have purchased products on this vehicle, these are the products that will most likely benefit you. By choosing the driver's needs analysis option, you will get a vehicle protection plan for 5 years, 75,000 miles. You mentioned on the survey that you plan on keeping the vehicle for 5 years and driving 15,000 miles per year. This is our platinum mechanical breakdown coverage. This will pay for parts and labor for any covered components and is a $0 deductible. The car care service plan. You mentioned that you plan on bringing your vehicle to the dealership to get your oil change done every 5,000 miles. This is a 3-year, 35,000 mile maintenance plan that covers lube, oil, filter, tire rotation, and a 15-point inspection. GAP. GAP may cover your balance on your loan if your vehicle suffers a total loss and your insurance company fails to pay the balance of your finance contract. You told me that you have a deductible of $500. GAP may also waive your deductible up to $1,000. These are your payment options. We recommend you review your product contracts for any additional coverages, benefits, and exclusions. Before I move on to the total coverage option, do you have any questions on the driver's needs analysis option?
No.
The total coverage option, you will receive the same benefits as the driver's needs analysis. However, you will also receive the road hazard and smart shield. Road hazard is a 5-year unlimited mile protection for your tires and wheels and will replace or repair your wheels or tires due to any listed road hazard. Smart Shield is a exterior coating on your vehicle that will protect you against environmental damage like love bugs, tree sap, acid rain, clear coat cracking. It's also an interior protection that will protect you against cigarette burns, stains, dye transfers, rips, and it will repair and replace up to a 1x6-inch rip. Do you have any questions on these options before I ask you to choose one?
No.
Which one best suits you?
I'd like to keep my base payment.
Okay, we'll get your paperwork started. I'm curious, what is it about the vehicle protection plan that concerns you?
I have factory warranty.
I understand it's tough to see, justify the cost when you can't see the value. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Go ahead.
Did your salesperson go over the warranty that you have on the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. And what warranty are you aware of on the vehicle?
I'm aware of the 3 years, 36,000.
Okay. So the reason that manufacturers have a 3-year, 36,000-mile comprehensive warranty is that when you get to right around 2.5 years, the risk exponentially goes up for the risk on your vehicle of parts going wrong. So right around that 2.5 years is when parts will start going wrong, and at that 3 years is when you will no longer be covered. So option 1 is having that comprehensive warranty on the vehicle. And option 2 is having a protection around 2.5 to 5 years. Now seeing when you're at the most risk, which one would you rather have, option 1 or option 2?
Option 2.
Now what I'm offering is for you to have option 3, which is being covered for that full 5 years. Does that make sense?
I get it, but it's too expensive.
I understand you budgeted for $488.57. Now, around 3.5 years, if your screen goes out, the screens now are very big in the Sorento. They hold a lot of technology. They control nearly everything in the vehicle. If that screen goes out, it can be very costly to fix. And if you don't fix it, there's a good chance that you won't be able to utilize a car the way that you want to utilize a car today. That screen can cost upwards of $5,000 to repair. So at that day, that month, you'll have to budget $5,488.57. However, if you were to choose the driver's needs analysis plan with the vehicle protection plan, all you'll have to budget for is $550.41 because you do have a $0 deductible and that will be covered. Which one of these sound better for you?
This one here.
All right, please sign here.